Another Trinity video starts now. We're getting you ready to meditate with us on Wednesday night, just like we do every week. If you don't know by now, this is an ongoing project where we try and get everybody to meditate with us. We all focus on the same energy, empowering it into the mass consciousness. It's a great way to raise the vibration of the planet, and you can be a part of it. All you have to do is make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and like this video. Maybe give us a comment or a share. All of these things make you more and more a part of what we're doing here. The purpose of the videos is, of course, to give you a preview. What are we meditating on this week? And this week, the energy is a very important one. I know I say that a lot. Many of them seem very important to me, but this one really does because it's about resonance. Resonance, the short form, if people were to define it, is usually like, oh, you're both in the same energy. You're being efficient and I'm being efficient, we're resonating. And that's not wrong, but it's not the whole picture, and that's what I want to address tonight. Resonance is very important because this is a planet of individuality. You know, if we were a beehive, we would have that sense of oneness. We are all part of the beehive, and all decisions would be from that place of good of the whole. What does the hive need? The individual concern is your last priority. That's what you figure out when you've got the group taken care of. But as humans, we do it the other way around. You know, we start with, I'm an individual, I have these individual needs and skills and gifts, and how does that fit into the whole? That's our lifelong journey, trying to figure out how we fit into the whole. Well, the thing that helps you with that is resonance, because resonance is bringing you closer and closer to oneness. If you admit that you and I are resonating efficiency, then you admit that we are not separate. We are both part of this bigger gift of efficiency. That takes us a step closer to oneness. So getting to that place of good of the whole, that oneness mentality, happens one resonance at a time. Makes resonance very important. So I'm going to show you a little something from the self-defense world that will hopefully help you understand what we get wrong about resonance. I'm going to get Diane out here, and we're going to talk about resonance beyond just being in the same energy. If she's in the energy of creativity and she wants to do a painting, and she's wondering, what should I paint next? Should it be a mountain or a tree? And she says, Russell's very creative. I'm going to go get his opinion. He will join me in creativity. And I'm feeling very creative, but it's a silly, high-energy creativity. And she says, mountain or tree? And I say, mountain or tree? That's a funny question. And I start doing silly voices, and she's like, well, that's creative, but that is not helping me. What is the problem? We're both in the same energy. Why are we not resonating? The answer is we have two different levels. You know, she's at a very low, serious, solemn level, and I'm at a very high, chaotic, funny level, and we're not synced up that way. So even though we're in the same energy, resonance is not really happening. What could she do?
What could I do?
You could meet me at that level. Maybe you would go, tree or mountain? You are correct, sir. That is a funny question. But if you had to answer that question in your funniest voice, what answer would you give?
I have no idea.
If you meet the person at the level, you can bring them down. Or if you meet them at a low level, you can bring them up. But if you continue to insist on being at your level and they're at their level, you're not going to resonate. This is very easily illustrated with a common self-defense situation, which is somebody pulls a gun and goes, give me your money! Give me your wallet right now! And the instant thing that you want to do is freeze up, right? You want to keep your energy really low. Please, mister, please, don't hurt me. I don't want anything bad to happen. But if you're coming at me with that low level, and I'm already hyped up, and I'm like, where's the wallet? Give me the wallet! And the more quiet and mousy you act, the more panicked I get that you're not getting the message and you've got to get me the wallet now, and I'm looking around and I may start shooting. It's really just a simple question, and we're not meeting at the same level. So although it's counterintuitive, the best thing that she could do is meet me at that level. If I say, give me your wallet right now!
Okay, I'll give it to you right now. I'll give you all I have right now.
There you go. See, you meet me at that level. You bring your energy up and you go, yeah, hell yeah, you deserve the wallet. I'm going to get the wallet for you. I'm totally going to get the wallet. You deserve it more than me, man. I'm going to get that wallet. Just give me a minute and I'm going to reach into my pocket and get you that wallet. Is that okay? And I go, yeah, okay, give me the wallet.
Okay.
See, but she brought me down after meeting me at that high level. The technique that I always use to remind me is just this simple Tai Chi technique where you go up and down. If you meet the person where they are, you can bring them with you, right? If you scale up to their level, then you can gradually lead them back down. If they're in a very down place, they're like, oh, I'm just so depressed, nothing's working for me. You're not going to affect them even if you're trying to be compassionate or resonate abundance or whatever it is you feel they need. It's going to miss them if you don't meet them at that level, right? If you say, hey, you're doing great, don't worry about it, stop being so sad, stop being so depressed, come on, man! It's not going to help, right? But if you go down to that level, and say, yeah, you have been kind of down lately, and you've been going through a lot of hard stuff. I'm right there with you. This is some serious stuff. But you know, you've been facing it with a lot of authenticity. I really like how you're bringing all that you have to bear on this situation. It's kind of inspiring, actually.
Oh.
I'm really pretty excited about how you've been dealing with this.
Yeah.
You bring them up to that level by first meeting them down here where they are. That's the secret of resonance. It's not just, can we be in the same energy? But can we meet at a level where those energies can start to feel like they are joined? That's what takes us closer and closer and closer to oneness. Joining people in their energy by meeting them at the level that they're at. Does that make sense to you?
It does.
All right,
Thank you, Russ.
So at home, I would just practice this little thing. Just hands up, hands down, hands up, hands down. It just reminds you constantly that you're not going to be in resonance with everybody naturally. You've got to feel what level they're at. Even if you have the intent and they have the intent to meet together, it's not going to be a step towards oneness if you miss each other at different levels. Try it at home, see if it works for you. If you think this stuff's cool, you should stay tuned for more Trinity.